Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In this video, we are going to talk about how strong or weak your foundation is in order for you to manifest effortlessly, in some cases instantly, and really, really smoothly. So, let's talk about why you keep accepting things that you know do not align with the idea of how you want things to be. The idea in your mind about how a certain person is supposed to be, the idea in your mind about how your life needs to look like, the ideas in your mind about what kind of opportunities should you be receiving. This could be related to your career, it could be related to any other kind of profession you're pursuing, it could be related to money in any way, it could be related to your love life, it could be related to your health. Why do you keep accepting what clearly does not align with what you have been trying to manifest? It all comes down to your self concept in that specific area. I made a video a few days back called You Attract What You Entertain and What You Believe You Are Worthy of. You do not attract things that the so called universe that you treat as a separate entity thinks you're worthy of. You do not attract things that your parents think you're worthy of. You do not attract things that your partner thinks you're worthy of. And they might all have different ideas of what you're worth. If you have a toxic partner, they would always make you feel like you're worth nothing. Everything is going well for you because I am in your life, but if I leave your life, you're worth nothing. Same goes with your parents. Your parents might go either way. They might be either really proud and think that you deserve everything in the world, or if they were really critical while you were growing up, they would also make you feel like you're worth nothing if you're not living life according to their traditional values. So everyone is going to think that you are worth something, a lot, or nothing. But that has nothing to do with how your life needs to go, unless you absorb that and you start believing it because someone telling it to you on a regular basis that you are not worth anything, you do not deserve anything. Finally your mind will start absorbing that because it is a part of the information that we are being exposed to, right? So eventually our mind will start believing it. You tell any human being the same thing again and again on a regular basis. There have been a lot of studies on this. They will eventually start believing it, even though at the beginning they thought this was something really ridiculous. And this can be a simple thing such as calling someone stupid or dumb. So one thing is definitely do not let other people decide what you're worthy and what you deserve, especially it coming from unhealthy people, it coming from toxic relationships. And the second thing is that you are the only person who decides. Now, what that decision is based on is a whole different thing. If your decision is based on other people's opinion or you're creating your own opinion, that's different. But only what you decide you're worthy of and what you believe that you can get is what you're going to get. So, when you entertain and accept breadcrumbs, it means you feel. It doesn't even have to be that you know that consciously. Maybe subconsciously, that is your deep programming. You feel you are just worthy of breadcrumbs. And I know when you hear this, you are going to say, no, I deserve a lot more. I do not deserve sprinkles. I do not deserve half-ass manifestations. I do not deserve hot and cold behavior. Okay, then why are you entertaining it? You will not just attract what you entertain, you are going to keep it alive in your reality. The more you entertain it, that entertainment is their free pass. Is that circumstance's free pass to stay in your life? Is that person's free pass to stay in your life? You are extending their stay with your entertainment. So listen to yourself when you say, no, I deserve better. Okay, then why are you not behaving like you deserve better? Why are your decisions not in alignment with what you deserve? Why are your actions and behaviors in the 3D reality not aligning with what you deserve? Just saying with your mouth and blabbering this again and again and crying about it and being the victim that I deserve better, why am I not getting it? If you keep entertaining what is not better, how are you going to make your mind comfortable with what's better for you? Because that has its own timeline. Once you get out of the cycle of entertaining things that are not for you, that do not make you feel good. There's a whole different timeline and cycle for your mind to get comfortable with the new thing, what you need to get comfortable with, the new healthy kind of opportunities or love of money. So you have to reach there also, and you have to complete that timeline as well. So there's a long way ahead, and you're still stuck with entertaining things and then complaining about it, that why am I not getting what I deserve. I can give the benefit of doubt to people who initially thought this looks perfect because it came in that wrapping paper, maybe, where you thought this opportunity looks perfect, but eventually you come to know that it's not perfect. Maybe fine, after that what do? Those are the important steps. Were you able to get out of that situation? Were you able to leave that person? Were you able to leave that job? I've also noticed that when it comes to anything else, nowadays people are getting really good with cutting off. They will leave a toxic job, they will leave a toxic cut off with a toxic friend, family member, but they will give unlimited chances to a romantic partner. That is one area people do not just walk out, do not just cut off, and give chances again and again and entertain again and again. And in terms of manifestation, if I speak in that language, they will get into recreation. Recreation, for me, it's always going to be a controversial topic, because I will never encourage someone to recreate someone. That's just me. It's completely your choice as an adult. Can you do it? Yes. Is it impossible? No. Is it difficult? Yes. If you have a traumatic history and the person is in your face every day, all the time, it can be very difficult. So you need to make the choice. Should I be putting my mental and physical energy into doing this, or just manifest someone new and take the time out in between to heal myself and, improve my self-concept that this person ruined? So when you say that you deserve a lot more, you deserve better, and you are trying to criticize and nag this person in your 3D, and it's like trying to fix your makeup, your hair, and your dress in the mirror. I'm not fixing what's here, I'm not doing what's good for me, but I'm banging on the mirror that, my hair is not looking proper, fix it, why can't I touch my hair in the mirror, why can't I touch my dress, why are they not moving? So it's the same thing when you try to change something in your physical reality, including recreating your specific person. All the change comes from here. So you saying I am working on recreating them while you are entertaining breadcrumbs from them, it's a very contradictory situation. I don't know how that works out for people. I don't know how many successful manifestations come out of that, because that can be very triggering on a day-to-day basis. That balance you need between your internal world, where you're imagining this perfect life and perfect behavior from them, and how they are behaving in the 3D. Very strong-minded people can handle that. It's not for everyone, and that's why a lot of recreations don't really work out. A lot of them do work out, but it's so different for everyone. Everyone's situation is so different. Everyone's mind, what they are triggered by, how sensitive they are, how confident they are, it's so different that you can't even put it in one bucket that, for most people it works, or for most people it does not work. So if you are accepting breadcrumbs, there's only one reason for that: you are starving. You are starving, or you have been starving for a long time in your life when it comes to love or money. And that's when, if you get a little bit, if you get sprinkles, if you get a little bit attention, you grab onto it. You grab onto it so hard, you do not want to let it go. That also translates into a highly, highly dangerous limiting mindset, that out of all of these millions of people, somehow I came across this one person who has 8 amazing qualities, but 3-4 not so amazing qualities. I will not let them go. When will I get someone like this again? Even though the ratio of good and bad qualities is 50-50. But you have your rosy glasses on, you need to stop looking at potential and start understanding that you can bring in exactly what you want, and not try to bring in half-assed things and then do double the work on recreating that. You make things difficult for yourself. We are trying to make manifestation here easy for you, that you can get exactly what you want, but in that also your mind will find the hard work that needs to be done. How can I make this difficult? I can make this difficult by accepting someone who does not align with what I want. But I will only look at those 2-3 qualities, and I will be just happy with the fact that they liked me or they gave me attention. And now I'm going to put in so much work, so much energy in recreating this. You made this more difficult than it ever had to be. Now, what is the solution here? The solution here is you need to feed yourself. You cannot be starved and go around and accept breadcrumbs and then cry about it. And how do you feed yourself? You feed yourself with your own hands, love, and energy. Unless you work on your self-concept around love and know that the other person is just coming in to contribute to it, to enhance it even further, and other things such as intimacy, care, all of that is beautiful. But if you're empty inside, where you're so hungry, you're so starved that you will just accept anything and later cry about it, that why do I keep getting such people, and ignore the fact completely that you entertain such people and that's why you keep attracting them. You have made your mind comfortable with them. That is what really pulls you in. That chasing, that pull and push energy is what attracts you. If you do not acknowledge all of this, you will never get out of this cycle. So if you're starving, feed yourself. Okay, then you will stop looking at these people with those rosy glasses. You will only see what they're bringing to the table and not the potential. Oh, but they could be this way, they could do that. Why do you want to get into all of that when you can get exactly what you want if you just feed yourself? So this was a really important topic I wanted to cover. I hope you were able to understand what I'm trying to convey. If you have any other kind of questions around self-concept, I have a whole playlist. You should also check out the specific person playlist. I speak about self-concept a lot in that as well, in terms of love and relationships. And if you're looking for any other products and services, you can check the video description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, have a great week.